Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Welcome, this is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. And today, it's Mindset Monday, which is all about mindset. And we're talking about the willingness to listen as a leader. We've been talking about a variety of traits of the mindset of the entrepreneur for the last few months. And this is one of the last ones, so we'll be chatting about that for a while. So come on in and listen and talk about mindset of the entrepreneur. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband in a structural engineering firm in Western Canada. And I went out onto the internet about 3 years ago in order to help others start their own home business, because we've been doing it for almost 20 years. So let's get started with some of the mindset of the entrepreneur. We have been looking at the mindset of the traits of the entrepreneur, and we've looked at the positive attitude of the entrepreneur, the passion needed to be an entrepreneur, the action-taking trait of the entrepreneur, being able to embrace the idea of change in your business as an entrepreneur, being determined and persistent in your business even when you have failures, and of course the willingness to take failure as feedback rather than as failure, and moving on forward from that. We've looked at the big why, the big picture, why you're in it as an entrepreneur, why you want to be in business as an entrepreneur. And we've looked at patience and how you need to be also patient in your actions when it comes to being an entrepreneur. And we've had a look at willingness to learn and how it's important for you, with the internet ever changing, that you be willing to learn new things. And now we're looking at some of the traits called willingness to listen and the ability to share with others that you need to have to be as an entrepreneur. Because imperfect action is better than no action. And so let's get started and talk about some of the traits we've already had a look at. We've already had a look at positive attitude, passion, action-taking, change, persistence, failure, the big why, patience, and the willingness to learn. And today we're going to be looking at being a communicator, being able to listen as well as share with others. So you have to be able to effectively communicate your vision to the others in your group. When you have a team, when you have employees, you have to be the one who has the vision for you to move forward in your business. And you have to be able to communicate that vision and what you expect of your team members in order to move forward effectively in your business. You have to be willing, though, to listen to new ideas as well. You have to be able to be accepting of other people's advice, as well as not being too stubborn in your actions, and willing to listen and see whether or not someone has a better idea for how to move forward. And you have to provide the information required for others to do their best. So you have to make sure that the communication lines are open and that you have the mission that they're aware of, that you want them to know is your business and what your vision is for your business and how you want to move forward so that they can move forward with you. You have to be willing to listen to what they have to say about the business as well, in terms of they might find a more efficient way to do something, and be able to reward them for bringing that kind of feedback. But also, of course, you have to give them expectations of what you expect of them in your business in order for them to perform at their best. So communication skills are paramount to all leaders, as you can imagine. And if you're looking for a single skill to enhance, this is a great place to start. So be passionate and maintain a positive attitude when speaking with others. And most of us take cues from others, so you can teach others to have a positive attitude if you have a positive attitude as well. They will also reciprocate with a positive attitude, or you can teach them to. Be passionate in their efforts by doing so yourself. So if they see your passion, they'll be reflected in their willingness to want to be moving forward in your business with you. So you have to maintain an upbeat attitude as well. You have to be giving your best effort to help to energize the entire team so everyone is able to accomplish more regardless of the circumstances. So you have to be able to be passionate, a great communicator, and giving your best effort to energize the team and making sure that they understand that you also are doing it because of your passion and you want them to be passionate about the business as well. So you have to be able to develop your people skills, of course. If you're not someone who is very people-oriented, then maybe you should be a solopreneur. But at any time, you still have to be able to communicate with your suppliers or with other people, with clients. So regardless, you have to be able to understand that being able to listen to others and share your advice with them as well as them sharing advice to you, you have to do that regardless of whether you have employees, whether you have clients, or your suppliers. You have to be able to communicate. So leaders are known for their ability to inspire others to work towards a common goal. And so to be successful in inspiring others to work with you, it's important to develop your people skills and emotional intelligence. So you have to be able to learn how to listen to others. And what that means is rather than just listening to others, you also have to interpret the meaning of what they're saying. They may be just being polite, so you have to understand that maybe you better dig a little further if you really want to find out the truth from them in terms of what they're saying to you. So you have to be willing to understand that there are ways to listen to people and understand what they're saying by the cues that they give in the behavior that they do. So doing so helps to establish a connection and build camaraderie and trust with your employees, with your clients, so others are more likely to follow your lead and help you. And so they'll speak up, give you advice, they'll speak up and give you a few tips that they think might help you to move forward in your business. So it's a matter of developing the trust that they feel comfortable and able to do give you feedback and not be given any bad vibes from doing it. So help others to be their best. Part of being a good leader is motivating others towards positive change. So seek input from others when discussing goals and plans to reach your objectives. And of course, give others a stake in the results by seeking their opinion. It can be as simple as just asking every week what they felt they could have done better that week, or what tips they might have had for you to improve your business. Just any kind of feedback from your employees is great, as well as from the people that you relate to, whether they're stakeholders in your business or not. If they're clients, if they've got advice, be accepting of the advice and be willing to listen. They'll be more motivated to help you if you show that you are willing to listen to what they have to say and recognize the importance of their advice. So lead by example, of course. And effective leaders know that they can get the best out of others by setting a good example. So if you want your followers to be committed to you, positive, passionate, and involved, demonstrate those characteristics each day in yourself. So what are you currently communicating to others by the example you set? Are you positive every day, or are you negative every day? Are you yelling at people every day, or are you being cheerful and excited every day to come to work and work with them? This can all be communicated very easily by your behavior, so you have to be willing to to change your habits if you find that you are getting into a negative mood, because your negativity can be reflected onto them, which will cause trouble in your business. So there also is the integrity part of being able to listen to others and share with others, because team members have to believe and trust in their leader. It's a very important feature of any relationship is trust, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's as a customer. You have to be able to trust the person that you're buying something from, and whether or not you're an employee, it's the same thing. You have to trust that the leader of the business is going to be working to the best interests of everybody, because if you don't feel that, well, you're going to run. So can your team believe what you say every day, or do you change your mind every week? Do your team members trust that you're fully committed to the project and to them, or are you waffling and going off in other directions? Without integrity, no one will trust you enough to commit, engage with your plans. So know how to develop others. It's important to develop others to become better leaders, so give them support. A great leader takes the time to develop the skills of her followers. So the more capable your followers, the more impressive the results you'll ultimately attain. Inspire confidence in others. And if people don't believe you'll be successful, you won't receive their best efforts. So at all times, be supportive of their feedback, whether you like the feedback or not, as well as supportive of any ways that they might want to learn a new skill. This is good to have in your business, because that means they'll be learning a skill that you could probably implement in your business as well. So strive for excellence. Always make sure that everyone is striving for excellence. Part of being a successful leader is your ability to set the bar for others. You can be a good role model by constantly seeking ways to improve yourself and aspire to excellence. So just as we were mentioned previously on the ability to being willing to learn new things as a trait of an entrepreneur, this is also a way to be striving for excellence, because you're keeping up to date on the internet and technology in your business and anything else that you need to know. A hallmark of leadership is excellence, and so work on honing your existing skills, and people will see you as a leader who is willing to listen and share with others. So if you can sum it all up, I would say that being able to listen and share with others what your mission is and what you want to do, share what you are planning for the week, sharing, asking them for their feedback, as well as sharing with others, will be positive trait of the mindset of the entrepreneur that will create you success, because of course you are part of a team. Even though you are the leader, and your team members are supporting you in your mission. So if you want to develop your success mindset, you can go to jgtips.com/SMINDSET, which is S Mindset, jgtips.com/S Mindset, and I have a free training book there for you on training your mind to have a success mindset, which creates success in your business as well. Or you can go and see some of my previous episodes at Solopreneur Success Strategies channel at jgtips.com/YouTube. You can have a look at the various traits of the entrepreneur that we've been going over for the last few months, and we'll see what we do next week. So this is Jane Gardner, and thank you for listening. This has been the Mindset of the Entrepreneur. We've looked at some of the traits of the mindset of the entrepreneur, and if you find that maybe some of these traits are lacking in yourself or not the best skills that you have, then maybe it's time to start training yourself to have the mindset of the entrepreneur. So you can subscribe at jgtips.com YouTube and get to learn how to be successful in your business, develop your Success Mindset ebook. So thank you for listening. This is Jane Gardner, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills that you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.